Well, a lot of points there. Anyone knew what an implant was. Now let's move on to a game called Whose Line? This is for Ryan and Colin, if you'd like to come down. Now, you've got to just improvise a scene, but before the show started, the recording, we've got members of the audience to write out a couple of lines. They're written at random. You stuff them in your pockets, you pull them out and have to use them in the course of the improvisation. Easy enough, huh? And the scene you're doing is getting a bank loan. Or trying to get a bank loan. Where you go.
So how long...
Oh, sorry.
How long are you going to keep my wife in there? Until I, totally pay back, or...?
Well, don't think of her as your wife anymore. Think of her as collateral.
She's going to be really upset.
Well, you read the term and deposit sign. You leave your wife, and... Barbara, don't touch that cattle prod. So pay up in 30 days, and she should be all right. Otherwise, I'm not responsible.
She has an incredible fear of cattle prods, too.
No.
Well, it all happened when she was a young girl. Her mother said to her, "May 10,000 ants never invade your underwear drawer." It was horrible.
My God, she comes from a large family.
She does. And damn fine workers, too.
Oh, look. Come back here, and if it makes you feel any comfortable, here's a cup, and you can listen to her to make sure she's all right. You hear anything?
Yeah,
she's saying anything?
Yeah, she is saying something. Can
you make it out?
I'm trying to. It's very difficult. It's time for the royal spanking. My God, she knows my weakness.
Well, I'd like to, but I'm not in deposits. You know, you'll have to go over this way. I don't want you to feel comfortable here at this bank. I want you to feel damn comfortable here at this bank.
Well, is there anything you can say that would make me feel comfortable?
Yes, give me all your money. No, I shouldn't be saying that. I should hand you a note. I'm sorry.
You must dance for me while I name some vegetables.
Go ahead.
Lettuce, rutabaga, celery. Let me join you. Broccoli, potato. Let me go.
All right. Possible. Colin, you're trying to go through customs. That's the plot of this little scene. Where you go, using those lines as appropriate.
Hello there.
Hi.
Heading to the States, are you?
Yes, I am.
Notice you don't have a car.
No, I don't.
Just walking through, are you?
Well, I thought I need to build up my thighs. Well, you see, my doctor told me that, well, it was so long ago, he said, "Damn it, you're sexy."
Yes.
So I thought, I'm getting the hell out of this country.
I couldn't help but notice that, and we're all four sexy people in the States. Come on in.
Oh, thank you.
Now that you're in the States, I have to read you a few of the rules about being an American.
All right.
Number 1, stop tap dancing, you fool.
Oh, but that's part of my thigh building program.
Give it up. I realize that's what made you sexy in the first place, but you're not going to need that here in the States.
I was going to shuffle off to Buffalo.
You don't need to. By the way, a lot of people would never think to moving to the States, and I can't understand. Give me one good reason why you would even want to move to the States, my friend.
Well, my mother on her deathbed, she looked at me with her big brown eyes and she said, "Where did that kangaroo come from?" She didn't see it coming. It punched her right in the head and caused a cerebral hemorrhage.
My God.
So I decided to come to a country where there are no kangaroos.
Good for you, my friend. Now, sing the national anthem of the country with me. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain.
Never sit on barbed wire when you're naked.
Thank you very much. Well, oh yeah. And the idea is that, Sam, you've gone to see what we call a private eye in England. I think you call them a private dick over here, didn't you?
Well, we call something that. I don't know if it's the same thing as you mean.
Yeah. Anyway, private eye,
Clive, I
detective,
guess.
something like that. So you're going. Ryan is playing the dick, or the eye, and away you go.
Are you a detective?
Yes, I am.
I need you. I have a serious problem.
Is that right?
I've come to you as a means of my last resort. Will you marry me?
I will, but I'll no longer be a private dick.
No, you'll have to learn to share, won't you?
That's all right. I've already got my vows prepared. You, the man I want to marry, come live with me forever. beef, lettuce, tomato, and hold the mail. I want you to put everything on me and then lick it off. It's the only demand I have. The only demand I have.
Oh, I've dreamed of this moment. It's so romantic. You know the way to my heart is through my stomach.
Yes.
And the way to get me eat is, well, the way you just described. But I have a serious matter that is antecedent to my visit here asking you to marry me.
I can see deep in your eyes there's something you want to say to me.
Yes, it is. Watch out. The floor has just been painted.
I knew that. For I'm a private eye. I'll marry you.
Yes?
I'll marry you and we'll go away to some faraway land.
Oh.
But people aren't going to like it when they've learned two men have married. They're going to say things, they're going to talk.
People are like that.
But don't even bear in mind when they say about us, never trust sheep.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. When you're acting out, one of you is being stopped by a cop. Okay, being stopped by a cop, and you have to use these lines.
And the other one is?
Hey, buddy. Didn't you see that sign back there? It said, always keep a jellyfish in your handbag. Can I see your handbag, please?
Squeaky, 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 squeaky. I'm sorry?
I said, didn't you see that sign back there that said, always keep a jelly... You know me. You can read lips.
My friend, I have a jellyfish right here.
Yes, but it's not in your handbag.
Damn it! I forgot to carry it today.
That's right.
I was warned before I ran out of the house. My wife yelled at me. She yelled at me. Send for the king and a plate of spaghetti. She's been pregnant for some time. She's going out of her mind. Anyway, here's my license right there.
All right. I'm going to have to write you up a ticket.
Could have sworn I was keeping to 30 miles an hour.
You know, last time I saw a guy like you, he tried to get out of it by saying, grab me, big boy, and kiss me like there's no tomorrow. If I recall, I didn't write that ticket.
Much, much too easy to get out of a ticket that way, my friend. I'm not the type of guy who would do that. No, I'm from the Young Drivers of America, my friend, where our motto is, my God, we're caught in quicksand. A lot of the members are pregnant at the time, and just to carry on.
What am I drivelling on about here? Yes, you're getting volunteers in the trenches. That's the improvisation, but you've got to include those lines. Getting volunteers in the trenches.
Yes.
Like,
Trenches.
like first
Well,
World
we're
War.
about to go over the top.
I'm ready for it, sir.
Does that mean you're volunteering, Simpson?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
That's the spirit.
I should have shut up, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you should have.
I'll go over the top with you, sir.
Are you gonna fix bayonet and go in there no matter what it takes? There's a lot of people. You could die, you know.
You bet I will, because I'm a Marine. And in the Marines, our motto is, I demand to have some booze.
Well, you've earned it, Simpson. Fortunately, you brought your own. Good for you. Well,
I'll take yours as well, sir.
I'll have a shot too, Simpson. You know, I remember when I joined up in the Marines, the recruiting officer turned to me and he said, lick my earlobes and call me mama. You wouldn't mind doing that right now, would you?
You were in the Navy.
Well, briefly.
Well, Mama!
Thanks so much, Simpson.
You know, that has brought me closer together. Well, now we have something to fight for.
Yes.
We both love each other.
Yes, we do, Simpson.
Yes.
We're fighting for truth and justice in our budding relationship.
We're going over the top.
Yeah.
There's no way you could stop me.
No.
There's only one thing you could say that would make me think twice.
What's that?
Dip it in gin and reduce the swelling.
I'd like to, Simpson, but there's no time for that now.
Come
we
on.
have to go.
Well, you got the booze right here.
I
Why
will get
not?
the booze. We'll dip it in gin later. But first, our battle cry before we go over the top.
Right.
Put on the wetsuit and cover me in trifle.
And you've got to get them done in the time, otherwise you won't. And the improvisation, the scene is mugging. There's a mugging going on. You have that in America, don't you?
Yes.
Oh. It's the...
At church.
Okay.
Give me your money. Sorry, I'm new.
Oh. Get me more forceful. You see, I could have just
Give me your
walked
money.
right... No, Mom.
Give me it now.
Deeper.
Give it to me. Could you show me?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me your money!
Here. Wait, that's not right, is it?
Why are you driven to this?
Well, I've been put out of the house, and my wife left me. My dog urinated on my leg. Everything's been going wrong lately.
I have one piece of advice for you. I must now return to my own time. Do you want to come with me?
I noticed the Nazi outfit. I was wondering about that.
Oh, yes,
That's very good with the gun.
Thank you. I was caught in a time warp and ended up in this strange time.
Isn't that funny? You know, you got to watch yourself. I'm always careful. I guess it's my dad. I remember him dying on his deathbed saying to me, "Your cheeks look so cute when you smile." Funny, I was facing away from him at the time.
That's very strange.
Anyway, give me your money.
Well, I also don't have any money, being a Nazi general caught in a time warp.
You know, maybe we should join up together and rob other people. You're right. Isn't that the Nazi way? I mean, after all, isn't the Nazi slogan, "I've been flying my helicopter naked"? Himmler used to. Remember Himmler?
Yeah, that was after a really bad party, and everybody started saying it. No, we have a new model. It makes a bigger noise if you hold it the other way around.
Thank you very much. Well done. Incorporate them in your improvisation, which is a sort of reunion of old chums, old school chums, something like that, meeting up after many, many years. Away you go.
Derry!
Bill!
Derry, how are you?
You haven't changed at all!
You have! You gained a lot of weight and lost a lot of tub.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you marry Julie Finstad?
Yeah, we're divorced.
Oh!
She left me for the milkman.
Get out of here!
Last time I saw her, she was riding the milk truck shouting, "Take it to the bridge, Mr. Brown, and someone will be along shortly." Then she started pelting eggs at me.
Is that right?
It was horrible.
Who would have thought that of you? I mean, most popular guy in school. I mean, in your yearbook, they were right under your picture. It said, "Quick, let's rub noses like the Eskimos do."
I know.
Did you ever get up there? I know you loved Alaska.
I was there for 5 years.
Were ya?
Well, 2 weeks, I guess, their time.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was horrible. It was dark, and all the Eskimos kept saying strange things to me.
Really?
Things like, "Tweak it, baby." Really? Oh, and it was so easy because they were so cold and so...
They break off right away. Oh. Remember the old school song?
Do I?
Oh, Fillmore, we love you. Mighty you stay. A dead duck won't fly backwards. Get with your hand.
And one of you is going to a private detective because you suspect your wife is cheating on you or something like that. When you incorporate those 2 lines each in the improvisation.
Hi, Phil Blazer.
Yeah.
I need your help.
Your wife screwing around?
How'd you know?
I'm a dick.
I knew you were a detective. I saw on the door there. Phil Blazer, detective. Never put sticky tape on hairy places. That's good advice. That's why I came.
That's my motto. I may change it because it doesn't seem to bring in the people.
The point is, I've been watching her, and I see different men going into our house every day.
Oh. You know, my mentor, the other guy.
Jim Blazer?
Yes, he always used to say to me, "I hope you remember to take the cat out of the fridge."
That's important, I guess.
Well, it is for the cat.
I wonder if they ever put tape on him.
That's beside the point. What does your wife look like?
Well, she's tall, blonde hair, brown nose. He sucks up and works a lot.
I see.
I don't know, I don't want to have to do anything drastic. I don't want to have to commit murder. I don't want to wake up the next morning and see the headlines in the paper. Is that what you call dress sense?
I see what you mean.
Yeah. Point is, I want you to do something about it.
I will.
And I want you to do something about it.
I will.
And unless there's anything you can say to me right now, you're the man for me.
Well, I guess I have to say something then, for I am the man for you.
When did you learn to limbo dance?
Thank you, Lucinda. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Very good. And the scene I'd like you to do is an aeroplane is going down. Colin is trying to talk to Ryan, who is some sort of washed-up pilot. He's trying to persuade him to actually take over the controls and save everybody on board. OK? Using those 2 lines each.
Have you finished washing up?
Yeah.
Well, come on, get in the cockpit. You've got to fly this plane, buddy.
I can't. I learned my lesson in Nam. They yelled at me every day in Vietnamese. Ding da ya da die.
What the hell does that mean?
It means on your knees and bark like a dog.
Hold yourself together. Stop. Stop. Oh, I told you not to vacation in Nam.
Look, I like skiing. It seemed like the place to go.
No.
I'll fly this plane, Gary, and
got
I'll
you.
bring her down.
Remember the instructions of our flight instructor.
Number 1.
Because he gave instructions being an instructor.
Yeah.
Remember?
Number 1, grab the wheel.
Number 2, start those thigh exercises now. I'll help.
I'll bring her home,
Okay.
Gary. Take the wheel, take the wheel.
You've got to take the wheel, remember?
I can't, Gary. Take the wheel.
I can't take the wheel ever since I lost control of my limbs in that chicken accident.
My father died flying a plane, and I sat there at his deathbed. And I remember him looking at me in the face and saying, "Tickle me till I squeal."
Oh.
He had lost it, Gary, just like I am now.
No, don't, pull up, pull
We're
up.
going down.
Pull up.
Stop.
Stop.
Oh, that was easy. Thanks, Gary. Oh, we're down.
Oh, and without seatbelts.
Can't believe I brought her home. I didn't think I had the guts.
Of course you had the guts. I knew it from the first day I ever saw you. I remember looking at you standing there in those jockey shorts. I remember looking at you and saying to myself, the ice cream's dripping down my chest.
Thank you on that. And the scene you're doing is pre-wedding nerves. There's 2 of you discussing pre-wedding nerves. I don't know if you're the groom and best man.
Nervous?
Right?
Yeah, it's my first wedding.
Well, it's your pre-wedding. That's why you're nervous.
I know.
If it was after wedding, it'd be post-wedding.
Look, don't give me any hassle
I'm
over
sorry.
this, all right? I just don't know if Rebecca's the right girl.
Well, she's a bit of a tramp.
Oh, come on, man. It's not what I want to hear from you.
Well, I'm sorry, but she's had more hands up her than the Muppets.
Oh, come on.
Come on!
Jesus. Look, I want to go over the vows with her. I wrote my own vows.
Oh, well, how'd it go?
Rebecca, I love you. Stay with me always. On the whole, I prefer a dog. Or at least that style. You know what I mean?
It's
Is that too
nice.
much
It's a
to
nice
ask?
thought, but when you put a dog into
I
your
know,
wedding
it's
vows,
not
it's just...
right.
Oh, how about this? Rebecca, I love you so much. Can you smell something burning? My love for you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? What the hell's that? Oh, you mean me?
Yes.
Oh, that might work. I don't know. I try to think of things to say to her. I remember the words of Confucius when he said, "Qing dao yan dao dong da."
Oh, yeah. Now, what does that mean exactly?
Well, what it means is bad sneakers and a piñata, my friend. That's what it means.
That Confucius was pissed all the time.
I know.
That makes no sense.
I don't think it's right. I think I'm going to cancel the wedding.
Don't cancel it.
I got him, man. I mean, it's
Rebecca loves you. You love her.
I don't know.
Remember the first date you had?
Yeah.
All those many years ago?
You were there in the back seat. I remember that.
Well, I had the video camera.
You wouldn't shut up. Over and over again, you yelling out.
Oh, I hope it's on the wedding cake. Remember, I used to yell, "Does it usually throb like that?"
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And your scene is a lawyer meeting his client just before a big case, just before a big trial. Okay? Where you go.
You did it. Oh, sorry. I should be a little more open-minded, I guess.
I don't feel very confident in you.
Right, it won't be a problem. Just wash the blood from your hands and we'll get right into the courtroom. You know, I don't think I have a chance with this judge. He doesn't like me very much as a lawyer, but I'm going to defend you, because as a lawyer, I took that oath. Only your chicken impression can save us now. I'm telling you, the jury's going to love it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Crazy, is it?
Maybe if I just throw myself on the mercy of the court. Remember what the good book says. Luke 19:41. Go on, give it a squeeze. say, go on and give it a squeeze. And if it does squeeze good, will not good come out of it?
You have quite a command of the Bible. Look, I think I'm just gonna plead insanity. I think that's the only way you're gonna get off in
Well,
this
what am
case.
I gonna do?
Insanity, I want you to go up to that judge, look him straight in the eyes and say, grease me up, I'm getting in.
What is it? He's a gang boss, and he's confronting somebody who betrayed him. That's the scene, but you're going to include those 2 lines each. Away you go.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, thanks, boss. Thanks, boss. I'd like a drink, boss.
Shut up, Rocco.
I'm shutting up, boss. I'm shutting up.
You know, I've been hearing a lot of things about you.
Like what? What, boss? What,
Like maybe you've been talking to Vinny Rascesi.
I can't even talk.
I got the word. The guy who works at the butcher store across the street is working for me. He saw you over there.
What can he
And he
say?
gave me the word. He phoned me up this morning
He gave
and
you the
said,
word?
I'm the best damn dancer this town's ever seen.
Well, that don't mean anything to me, boss.
It means something to me, Rocco. You pack up all your things and you get the hell out of here.
Boss, I only danced
Hey!
for him once.
It doesn't matter. Once you dance for someone else, you can't dance for me no more.
But, boss, remember what Shakespeare once said. Wait till you see what I've got in my pants. I believe it was Coriolanus.
Wasn't there a Urek on the end of that?
Boss, I've been trying to hide this from you. I've only danced because...
What is it, Rocco?
I'm so embarrassed in telling you this, boss.
Rocco, I know sometimes people are embarrassed.
People are embarrassed, boss.
But if you don't tell me, I'm gonna blow your head off.
I'll tell you, boss. It's just that... Do I smell hot dogs?
Thank you very much. All right. In the course of improvisation, which is of 2 frogmen about to invade enemy territory. Okay, including the 2 lines each. Where you go.
You scared?
Damn right I am.
Yeah. You know, you don't actually need that till we get under the water.
Look, John, if I don't make it, if I don't get back, I want you to tell my wife something.
What's that?
I want you to go home and tell her, pull it out and let's have a look at it. She's pregnant and expecting my kid. I want you to see if the kid looks like me.
I'll do what I can.
Right, I guess we better suit up.
No, if I don't make it... Oh, I don't have anyone, so it doesn't really matter what you do.
You got me. Isn't that enough?
I guess it is.
I'll be the one burying you. I'll be the one putting you in the ground, putting your tombstone up there, coming every Sunday.
Well, if you put the tombstone, remember my epitaph.
How could I forget?
How did you lose your leg, Larry? You know, you can't tell that it's fake at all, can you? I wish it wasn't made out of oak, because it keeps floating to the top as I try to get underneath.
We gotta put a little more weight on. I guess it's time we go. Well, it looks like... Looks like the castle's clear. I guess we can head right to the main bedroom and find the... find the Emperor and kill him. I say we pack up these machine guns and give him something.
My God, you're right. After all, it is war, and war is hell.
Look, I can get the guard to let us in. I speak their lingo. Excuse me. Look.
My God, what was that you said?
You think more of that damn monkey than you do of me.
Which is, Ryan, you're teaching Colin, and he is just 10 minutes away from his debut as a ballet dancer. Okay? we like to make these scenes as believable as possible, and use those lines, away you go. Plie, plie, plie.
Look, I'm so ready.
I'm a little bit worried about you. You've put on a lot of weight in the last year.
I've been depressed.
Really?
But I remember the first rule you told me when I first came to ballet class. I was brought up by monkeys.
Yes.
They are so graceful, the way they swing from tree to tree. The monkey is the symbol of the dance. I'll always remember something my ballet teacher told me when I first started in the theater. He said, now you know my plan, I'm going to have to kill you. Yet I got him first, slit his throat, and made it into dance.
And then he died.
Now, the crowd,
Yes.
when you're out there,
Yes.
they will yell, they will taunt you. They will say things to you that you wish they had never said.
Well, if they say that, I will look them straight in their beady little eyes and I will shout to them, hey, smell this!
No! You save the cheeks for the dance of love.
Oh, there's so much to remember.
Yes, there is. The dance is not a simple thing. No. It's very complicated. Yes.
Where are you from exactly?
Canada. I'm sorry, I'm from Canada, but it sounds much better when I say this.
You're right.
And you will dance so well tonight.
I'm
And
very
tomorrow-
frightened. I need some words. Some words that will get me through the performance.
You don't need words, you need courage. For tomorrow, you will know you are the best dancer ever.
How?
When you get up in the morning and read the reviews in the paper. Has this been inserted correctly?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Well, and your improvisation, it's a doomed planet. And Ryan is sending his son to found civilization on some other planet because your planet is doomed. Incorporating the 2 lines each. Away you go. You may be familiar with this.
Dad, everyone says the planet's doomed.
It's doomed, and I'm sending you to another planet, because our planet is doomed.
Do I have to populate the other planet?
If you can, son, I know about your problem. But maybe things are different on that planet.
What do you mean?
Well, it was your father, or my father, Gorgon, who first said click to me.
Oh, Dad, you know I'm rusty on my Gorgon.
Well, son, simply what he was saying was, my name is Mary and I talk to pigs. He had quite a farm back then, but the planet's dead now.
No
You have to go to another planet, because this one's dead.
What about that rocket we have out back?
I don't know about that rocket, son. I
Oh,
don't know if
remember
it'll
when
fly.
you first built it. You said, someday, son, the answer is written on my butt cheeks.
Yeah.
I pulled down your pants and I poured over that for hours.
That's when we lived on Uranus, son. Those days are gone forever. We have to keep moving. We have to visit different solar systems, because remember, our creed is Glorgons. Take that negligee off.
I guess you're right. It wouldn't handle the stresses of space travel.
The G-force will rip it right off you.
Yes, sir.
Son, I'm depending on you as so as everybody else on this planet. You've got to search out new lands. You've got to make friends with the people of those lands.
I've got my guidebook.
You have?
Handy phrases to use when leaving your doomed planet.
Say you go to Earth.
All right.
Say you land in Europe.
Yes.
And some German chappie comes up to you and says, hello, what are you doing here?
I look him straight in the eye and I say, filled with conviction, my arms are long and they're ready to flap.
Okay. It's a general briefing the president that the Earth is about to be destroyed by a comet. You heard it here first. So that's the scene, and you have to use your 2 lines each and see how it goes.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Please leave the intern alone.
What is it, Johnson? What is it?
We just got a message in from the message area.
Are you talking about our satellite?
That's it, yes. It goes like this, sir. It's time to release the baboons.
My God.
That's right, sir. A comet is coming. Only 50,000 baboons can absorb the impact.
We all know monkeys are the best in space. All right,
That's
I'm going to
right.
have to go on the air and talk to the people.
Well, sir, make sure you don't cause a panic.
I know what I'm going to say. It's the same old speech. People of America, I am your president, and I am here to say, help me, John, I'm shrinking. Let's not talk about it.
Yes. Is there... Sir, we must come up with a plan to stop the comet. Or at least make it into little bits.
You're saying blow it up so it goes into little bits.
Yes, sir, I'm glad you could follow my military strategy. Me and the boys put our heads together and we came up with this plan. Mm-hmm. I'm in the mood for a big one. That's why I came to you, sir.
You're talking about the XK5000. That missile hasn't been tested yet.
No, it hasn't, sir, but I want to take it up.
Look, you think you're the man for it? This is a big decision. I can't make a mistake. I don't want to get up in the morning and read those headlines in the paper, cover me in oil and let the games begin.
Thank you. All right, that's it. All right. I don't mind telling you, the scores are on a knife edge, which makes them rather difficult to read.